Android Studio's latest update, Android Studio KOALA, is very hyped about because of its Gemini integration. During Google I/O 2024, they kept on talking about that, so we're going to try it. The first thing, it comes with a Gemini template that allows you to get started with your Gemini application. All you have to do is put your app name and also get a Gemini API, which you can find on Google's AI Studio. Once you put the API, you just press finish, and then you have to wait for the Gradle to build. Then you'll get a new app. Once the Gradle finished building, you'll see that you have a main activity, a baking screen, .kt file, and a baking view model. This is the default application. They gave an example of an app, a baking app that uses the Gemini API. The API is stored in the local .properties. This is a root directory if you're going to save it on GitHub or any version control, because you don't want your APIs to be exposed. Let's run this application to see how it looks, and for this we're going to use another new feature, which is device mirroring. This allows us to see our actual device, like our phone, connected with USB or via Wi-Fi. So to activate this, we'll go to Settings, Tools, and Device Mirroring. Let's click on Activate Mirroring when launching an app so that we can see the device mirroring immediately. And we just have to acknowledge the warnings. Also, maybe when a new device is connected. And now that I'll connect my phone, and we can see our device actually showing up on our interface right there. And with my mouse, I can simply control my phone. So I'll just go to the application that I've already launched. Here we have our Gemini demo, and this is the default app that was made with Gemini. So we can see we have a list of different baked goods. And from that, if we select one, if we select cookies, the prompt is already in the field, and we just press go. And we can see the list of ingredients that are used to make the cookies. So that was the application. So another main feature that I/O announced was the Gemini chatbot actually inside of Android Studio. So to do that, I'll just go back to Settings, Tools, and Google accounts. First, we'll need to enable our Google account and connect that to Android Studio. So I'm just going to connect my account, and once that's connected, we'll see a success sign, and we can go and authorize Gemini. We have to accept all the conditions, and now we can see Gemini is loaded inside Android Studio. But I don't really trust Gemini for coding, so I don't think I personally will be using this a lot, just maybe for the small questions. Gemini still has a lot of flaws in the coding aspect, and it's more of a creative AI. It is always better to refer the official documents for checking the most updated and compatible code. And now that Kotlin documentation mostly uses Jetpack Compose, and that large language models like ChatGPT or Gemini don't really know that much about Jetpack Compose, it's not really going to be helpful for us to use these. So that's a major drawback that comes with the ever-changing scene of Android development. There are some more features with Jetpack Compose. If you want another video about Jetpack Compose and those updates, especially with the animations and new types of functions, then I could do that as well. So bye, thank you for watching.